Chapter 39. The Throngs. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The revelation of this book is from Allah, the Almighty, the All-Wise. Surely we have sent down the book to you, O Muhammad, in truth. So worship Allah alone, by doing religious deeds sincerely for Allah's sake only. Surely the religion, the worship, and the obedience is for Allah only. And those who take protectors and helpers besides him say, "We worship them, only that they may bring us near to Allah." Surely Allah will judge between them concerning that in which they differ. Truly, Allah does not guide him who is a liar and a disbeliever. Had Allah willed to take a son, or offspring, or children, he could have chosen whom he pleased out of those whom he created. But glory be to him, he is above such things. He is Allah, the One, the Irresistible. He has created the heavens and the earth with truth. He makes the night go into the day, and makes the day go into the night. And he has subjected the sun and the moon, each to run on a fixed course for an appointed term. Surely he is the Almighty, the oft-forgiving. He created you all from a single person, Adam, then made from him his wife. And he has sent down for you of cattle 8 pairs. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, creation after creation in 3 veils of darkness. Such is Allah your Lord. His is the kingdom, and none has the right to be worshipped but He. How then are you turned away? If you disbelieve, then surely Allah has no need of you. He does not like disbelief from His slaves. And if you are grateful by being believers, He is pleased with you. No bearer of burden shall bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will inform you of what you used to do. Surely He is the all-knower of that which is in men's hearts. And when some hurt touches man, he cries to his Lord Allah alone, turning to Him in repentance. But when He bestows a favor upon him from Himself, he forgets about that which he cried before, and he sets up rivals to Allah, in order to mislead others from His path. Say, take pleasure in your disbelief for a while. Surely you are one of the dwellers of the fire. Is one who is obedient to Allah, prostrating himself or standing in prayer during the hours of the night, fearing the hereafter, and hoping for the mercy of his Lord, like one who disbelieves? Say, are those who know equal to those who do not know? It is only men of understanding who will remember. Say, O Muhammad, O my slaves who believe in the oneness of Allah, be afraid of your Lord Allah, and keep your duty to Him. Good is the reward for those who do good in this world, and Allah's earth is spacious. Only those who are patient shall receive their rewards in full, without reckoning. Say, O Muhammad, surely I am commanded to worship Allah alone by obeying Him and doing religious deeds sincerely for Allah's sake only, and not to show off, and not to set up rivals with Him in worship. And I am commanded to do this in order that I may be the first of those who submit themselves to Allah in Islam as Muslims. Say, O Muhammad, surely if I disobey my Lord, I am afraid of the torment of a great day. Say, O Muhammad, it is Allah alone I worship, by doing religious deeds sincerely for His sake only, and not to show off, and not to set up rivals with Him in worship. So worship what you like besides Him. Say, O Muhammad, the losers are those who will lose themselves and their families on the day of resurrection. Surely that will be a manifest loss. They shall have coverings of fire above them, and coverings of fire beneath them. With this does Allah warn His slaves. O my slaves, therefore fear me. Those who avoid false deities by not worshipping them, and turn to Allah in repentance, for them are glad tidings, so announce the good news to my slaves. Those who listen to the word and follow it, those are the ones whom Allah has guided, and those are men of understanding. Is then one against whom the word of punishment is justified equal to the one who avoids evil? Will you, O Muhammad, rescue him who is in the fire? But those who fear Allah, and keep their duty to their Lord Allah, for them are built lofty rooms, one above another, under which rivers flow. This is the promise of Allah, and Allah does not fail in his promise. Do you not see that Allah sends down rain from the sky, and causes it to penetrate the earth, then brings it up in water springs, and afterwards produces crops of different colors, and afterwards they wither, and you see them turn yellow, and then he makes them into dry and broken pieces? Surely in this is a reminder for men of understanding. Is he whose heart Allah has opened to Islam, so that he is following a light from his Lord, as he who is a disbeliever? So woe to those whose hearts are hardened against remembrance of Allah. They are in plain error. Allah has sent down the best statement, a book, this Qur'an, its parts resembling each other in goodness and truth, often repeated. The skins of those who fear their Lord shiver when they recite it or hear it. Then their skins and their hearts soften to the remembrance of Allah. That is the guidance of Allah. He guides through it whom he pleases, and whoever Allah sends astray, for him there is no guide. Is he then who will face the awful torment on the day of resurrection, the same as he who enters peacefully into paradise? And it will be said to the polytheists and wrongdoers, taste what you used to earn. Those before them they disagreed with, and so the torment came on them from directions they imagined not. So Allah made them taste disgrace in the present life, but far greater is the torment of the hereafter, if they only knew. And indeed we have put forth for men in this Qur'an every kind of similitude, in order that they may remember. An Arabic Qur'an, without any crookedness in it, in order that they may avoid all the evil which Allah has ordered them to avoid, and fear him, and keep their duty to him. Allah puts forth a similitude, a slave belonging to many partners, all disputing with one another, and a slave belonging entirely to one master. Are those two equal in comparison? All praises and thanks be to Allah, but most of them do not know. Surely you, O Muhammad, will die, and surely they too will die. Then, on the day of resurrection, you will be disputing before your Lord. Then, who does more wrong than one who utters a lie against Allah and denies the truth when it comes to him? Is there not in hell an abode for the disbelievers? And he, Muhammad, who has brought the truth and those who believed in it, they are the pious and righteous. They shall have all that they desire with their Lord. That is the reward of the good doers. So Allah may remit from them the evil of what they did, and give them the reward according to the best of what they used to do. Is not Allah sufficient for his slave? Yet they try to frighten you with those whom they worship besides him. As for whom Allah sends astray, for him there will be no guide. And whoever Allah guides, for him there can be no misleader. Is Allah not Almighty, the possessor of retribution? And surely, if you ask them, who created the heavens and the earth, surely they will say, Allah created them. Say, tell me then of the things that you invoke besides Allah. If Allah intended some harm for me, could they remove his harm? Or if Allah intended some mercy for me, could they withhold his mercy? Say, sufficient for me is Allah. In him those who trust must put their trust. Say, O Muhammad, O my people, work according to your way. I am working according to my way, and you will come to know on whom will come a disgracing torment, and on whom will descend an everlasting torment. Surely we have sent down to you, O Muhammad, the book, this Qur'an, for mankind in truth. So whoever accepts the guidance, it is only for himself, and whoever goes astray, he goes astray only to his own loss, and you, O Muhammad, are not a keeper over them. It is Allah who takes away souls at the time of their death, and those that do not die during their sleep. He keeps those souls for which he has ordained death, and sends the rest back for an appointed term. Surely in this are signs for a people who think deeply. Have they taken others as intercessors besides Allah? Say, even if they have power over nothing whatsoever, and have no intelligence, say, to Allah belongs all intercession. His is the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth, and to him you shall be brought back. And when Allah alone is mentioned, the hearts of those who do not believe in the hereafter are filled with disgust. And when those whom they obey or worship besides him are mentioned, behold, they rejoice. Say, O Muhammad, O Allah, creator of the heavens and the earth, all-knower of the unseen and seen, you will judge between your slaves about that which they used to dispute. And those who did wrong, if they had all that is in the earth, and just as much again, they surely would offer it to ransom themselves with it on the day of resurrection from the evil torment. And from Allah there will become apparent to them what they had not been reckoning. And the evils of that which they earned will become apparent to them, and they will be encircled by that which they used to mock. When harm touches man, he calls to us for help. Then when we have rescued him from that harm, and changed it into a favor from us, he says, I obtained it only because of the knowledge that I possess. No, it is only a trial, but most of them do not know. Surely those before them said it too, but all that they had earned did not avail them. So the evil results of that which they earned overtook them. And those who do wrong of these people to whom you, O Muhammad, have been sent, will also be overtaken by the evil results for that which they have earned, and they will never be able to escape. Do they not know that Allah enlarges the provision for whom He wills, and constricts it for whom He wills? Surely, in these are signs for a people who believe. Say, O my slaves, who have transgressed against themselves by committing evil deeds and sins, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Surely Allah forgives all sins. Truly, He is oft forgiving, most merciful. And turn in repentance and in obedience with true faith to your Lord, and submit to Him in Islam, before the torment comes upon you. Then you will not be helped. And follow the best of that which is sent down to you from your Lord before the torment comes on you suddenly, while you do not perceive it. Lest a person should say, Alas, my grief! I was undutiful to Allah, and I was among those who mocked at the truth. Or lest he should say, If only Allah had guided me, I should indeed have been among the pious and righteous. Or lest he should say when he sees the torment, If only I had another chance to return to the world, then I should indeed be among the good doers. Yes, surely there came to you my proofs, signs, and revelations, and you denied them, and were proud, and were among the disbelievers. And on the day of resurrection you will see those who lied against Allah. Their faces will be black. Is there not in hell an abode for the arrogant? And Allah will deliver those who are the pious to their places of success in paradise. Evil shall not touch them, nor shall they grieve. Allah is the creator of all things, and He is the trustee and guardian over all things. To Him belong the keys of the heavens and the earth. And those who disbelieve in the proofs, signs, and revelations of Allah, such will be the losers. Say, O Muhammad, do you order me to join others in worship with Allah, you ignorant ones? And indeed, it has been revealed to you, O Muhammad, as it was revealed to those messengers before you. If you join others in worship with Allah, then surely all your good deeds will be in vain, and you will certainly be among the losers. No, but worship Allah alone and nothing else, and be among the grateful. They did not make a just estimate of Allah, such as is due to Him, and on the day of resurrection the whole of the earth will be grasped by His fist, and the heavens will be rolled up in His right hand. Glorified is He, and He is high, far above all that they associate as partners with Him. And the trumpet will be blown, and all who are in the heavens, and all who are on the earth will be struck unconscious, except him who Allah wills. Then it will be blown a second time, and behold, they will be standing, looking on, and waiting. And the earth will shine with the light of its Lord Allah, and the book will be placed open, and the prophets and the witnesses will be brought forward, and it will be judged between them with truth, and they will not be wronged. And each person will be paid in full of what he did, and He is best aware of what they do. And those who disbelieved will be driven to hell in groups, till when they reach it the gates of it will be opened suddenly, and its keepers will say, Did the messengers not come to you from yourselves, reciting to you the verses of your Lord, and warning you of the meeting of this day of yours? They will say, Yes, but the word of torment has been justified against the disbelievers. It will be said to them, Enter the gates of hell to abide there. And indeed, what an evil abode of the arrogant! And those who kept their duty to their Lord will be led to paradise in groups, till, when they reach it, its gates will be opened, and its keepers will say, Peace be upon you. You have done well, so enter here and abide here. And they will say, All praises and thanks be to Allah, who has fulfilled his promise to us, and has made us inherit this land. We can dwell in paradise where we will. How excellent a reward for the pious and the workers of good! And you will see the angels surrounding the throne of Allah from all directions, glorifying the praises of their Lord Allah. And all the creatures will be judged with truth, and it will be said, All praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of mankind, jinn, and all that exists.